What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion, starting with heavyweights here on the main card of Cage Fury FC 141. We got a heavyweight title fight at the top of this main card, and we have a heavyweight fight to start this main card. If you guys are new to the channel, smash that like button and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload, so you never miss a live stream. We do live play-by-play, commentary, reaction, and of course live interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat here. What is up, Taco? Good to see you. Good to see you. And yes, this isn't even the last stream that we're doing today. We're going to cap off Saturday's marathon day with a little deep Nagoya impact. I got the stream up. Go check it out if you haven't already, and just drop a like, as that will be live. We'll jump over to that right after this fight card ends. That card's the amateur fights start at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. The main card starts at, I think, like 11. Maybe the amateurs even start at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm not sure. There's like 4 amateur fights, 18 fights total. Anyways, let's get to this next one as we start off this Cage Fury FC card. Jahsua Marsh. Sorry. Whoa, that broke my brain for a second. Jahsua Marsh, 7-7 as a pro. He is the underdog here at plus 600. Look at those shorts. I mean, honestly, aura points and grip percentage, +5 each or collectively, doesn't matter. 3-2 in his last 5 fights. He did lose his last fight, though. 3 KO TKOs. All but one of his losses have come via knockout. That's heavyweight. That's heavyweight combat sports. 3 decisions, 1 submission, 3 KO TKOs. 1-2 in Cage Titans. Okay, he had a title fight in Cage Titans. It looked like he won. Okay, so he won the title in Cage Titans against a 10-7 guy. And went to defend it and got knocked out in the first round. Beat Clay Jackson. That's a pretty good name, actually. 3-0 guy. So he was the V3 fight champ. He won the belt as a 0-2 guy. I love regional MMA so much. Shout out to Deep coming up later. Vitor got to be there for the first fight for Deep. Vitor Resende. Yeah, because maybe, remember last time the amateurs were the post limbs? Or maybe you weren't in that stream. Maybe that was the last one I had Ido Skatesman. Hold on, I got to adjust this lighting. Oh, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. But yes, we had post-lim amateur fights last time. Vitor Resende, 4-1 as a pro. He's the huge favorite in this one. Out of American Top Team. 0-1 in PFL. Lost to a 1-0 guy in Challenger Series. Before then was beating guys in Russia. MMA Series Open Fighting Championship. I mean, 2 decent Russian regional promotions. Heavyweight mixed martial arts, ladies and gentlemen. Heavyweight mixed martial arts. Oh, this guy's actually beaten some decent opponents. All right, anyways, let's start this one off. They're both 34 years of age. 6'9" is Vitor. Came in at 246, and yeah, Jahsua Marsh came in at 264. I'm going to go with the Brazilian, but I mean, bro, a 1-0 guy knocked him out last time. Jahsua Marsh, I mean, those shorts, they're distracting, bro. Vitor zigs when he should zag. Lets the eye wander. Whoa, those are loud. And boom, it's over. The live schedule at Deep Channel starts at 11 p.m. Eastern. I know, okay, I saw on their channel it said 10 p.m. Eastern, I think. But again, there's 4 amateur prelims. No, what happened? I know who he is. What happened? All right, here we go, guys. Fighters are being announced right now. I honestly don't think he deserved his contract on Dana White Contender Series. I don't think he's that great. And this was his second time as well. He's like a really good regional fighter, but when you got a tattoo of a chain, I mean... Hotbox MMA, dude. Look at the shorts, too. Of course he's from Hotbox MMA. Are you serious? All right, well, fuck that guy if that's the case. I'll have to check out the article after this. Dude, this guy's huge. Yo, what's up, Denial? Dead ass, yeah. Yeah, I gotta check out that article. But obviously, like, if that's the case, fuck that guy, dude. That's disgusting. Not that it matters at all, but I didn't think he should be in the UFC anyways. And while investigated, fuck that shit. All right, round one, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
There was a one championship fighter who was accused of something similar. I made a video about it, actually. 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Yeah, that's fucked. It's just gross that there's people who, yeah. 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Front kick by Resende. Marsh, not of the Randy variety. Looking for that. Looks like he's looking for a big left hand. Fuck it. Make it 40 million. Throw away the key. Again, if guilty. Left and right by Marsh. Yo, what's up, Rafusho? Good to see you. No worries, Baby Sharp. Thanks for letting me know, because I wasn't really scrolling Twitter. I was eating dinner. Went for a run, ate dinner, and then was just like setting up the deep stream. Looking for the takedown. Here's Resende. I heard Hank joined an Amish community and changed his name to Jedediah or Jebediah. Dude, is this like the new... if this is the new thing, I love it. The what happened to Hank segment of every stream. I wish I should be taking note. 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Let's work. Let's work. Clinching up against the cage is Marsh. How's it going, Captain? Oh, stumbling there's Resende as they... Oh, they're each trading in the pocket. Right hand by Resende. Marsh with the right hand as well. Knee by Resende. Marsh cracked him, dude. Marsh cracked Resende. He didn't like that shot. They were throwing in the pocket. And now Marsh looking for the takedown. Big right hands by Resende. Oh, big Resende. Big shots. He cut Marsh. Marsh is bleeding. Marsh is covering up, and it is all over. It is all over. The big Brazilian gets it done. The big Brazilian gets it done. What a heavyweight mixed martial arts fight, ladies and gentlemen. Marsh walking him down. Hurts him. Resende says, nah, bitch. And the blood already painting the canvas red. Porra, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I like this guy. I like this guy. In this picture, kind of looks like one of the creators of South Park. I also heard Hank hates the sound of rain when he sleeps. Oh, it's pretty bad cut. I think it's because of the knee, no? Yeah. Oh, no, the knee hit the chin. I wonder where the cut came from. Maybe, did he land an elbow here? Let's see. Yeah, okay, must have been an elbow on his way down. Damn. All right, all right. And just like that, heavyweight to start off the main card. And we got a heavyweight title fight to end off the card. I like this guy. I like this guy. I mean, any matchup against a guy who's 6'9" at heavyweight, it's a bad stylistic matchup. But like, I mean, Roy Nelson beat Stefan Struve, so send this guy and Guzzi to Contender Series. Let's go, baby. Rafucho. How's it going, Rafucho? All right, fight. Vitor is being announced as a winner right now. Shoot, I don't even have the bout order. Tapology is the wrong bout order. I want to see where that cut is. It looks like they stopped the bleeding, though. Resende. Great win. 5-1 now. Nah, he needs a few more wins for Contender Series. I'm basically going to be saying that for like every heavyweight that's doing good now to now. Him and Guzzi on Dana White Contender Series. Yo, what's up, King James? Do you see that, or did you hear about that heavyweight fight there? Oh my god, dude! In his corner is Ferreira, and he doesn't look small next to Ferreira. He doesn't look small next to Bruno Ferreira. Now, like mass-wise, sure, but that's like putting like a normal person next to like a like a Dustin Bufflin, for example. He's just like inhumanly big. One of my clients actually, Denial, the one who does that health and wellness podcast, he used to play when he played hockey growing up. I think like U16 or U17. He played against Bufflin's team quite a bit. Oh, actually, it must have been like U15 because Bufflin went over to the dub at 17. All right, let me grab the bout order because we already can't trust Tapology. Looks like it's a full house, which is dope. By the way, who stayed up for Rise last night? All right, light heavyweights here. I was up, but I was up working. So like I went on Idaho's stream for a little bit. I wasn't on it, but I was listening in for a little bit. And then like I caught some of the live like highlights as they're being posted on Twitter, but fuck, I just gotta like I think Rise actually posts most of their fights back on YouTube because that's how I used to do it before, so I gotta catch up. I heard Hank has actually been an active serial killer for years prior to starting his YouTube channel, and now that it's gone, he's on the hunt again. I mean, he could have killed Kyle. All right, next two fighters are making their walkouts now. Hunting in Idaho. All right. Jimmy Hinel, 28 years of age, 3-1 as a pro, 3-2 in his last 5 fights, if you include amateur. But he lost his last fight. He is out of Florida, has fought heavyweight, but fighting light heavyweight in this one. He lost in unified MMA to Jake Craig, who's a 2-0 guy. Jake Craig, 3-0. Oh, this was actually a sick fight. I actually remember that fight. Beat a 1-0 guy before then. Still fought in unified, Art of War. So he's rising up the rankings now. Cage Fury FC. As an amateur, though, went 4-2. And didn't really fight anyone of note. Tyree Sutton, 1-1 as a pro, 4-1 in his last 5 fights if you include amateur, and he's the favorite coming in this one ever so slightly. Lost to Jose Soto, who was making his debut, but both of his professional bouts have been in Cage Fury FC. Dead serious. What a league. Amateur fight in dead serious 51. I like it. And it was against a 3-0 guy that kickboxing fights as well. I mean, light heavyweight, 2 big guys. I'm sure he's got some power. You know, we'll go with the Florida guy. This is in Tampa Bay, by the way, guys. We'll go with the Florida guy. Let's go. Florida man, I should say. We're going with the Florida man. Oh, they got the music backwards. That's hilarious. When he fights out of Killer Bees. Okay. Is this UFC? Yo, what's up, Chris Cushman? That's hilarious. I don't have the volume up at all. Like, I can barely hear John Morgan, so. Dude, right, Mystic? I think Baby Sharp and I and, like, Zach are, like, the only ones who did. And it was because I wanted to watch the Muay... They used to have Muay Thai shows. I don't know if they do it anymore. And I was, like, ripping on it as I was streaming it, being like, we're trying to grow Muay Thai in North America. And you literally put, like, essentially a paywall and, like, forced to make an account. Like, it's free to subscribe, but still. And then you go from having, like, potentially thousands of subscribers or thousands of viewers, at minimum, like 700 live, whether it's for a Muay Thai event or just your prelims on YouTube, which, maybe you won't get the same amount of revenue as just like a flat deal in which, they must have signed with them. But you give up all those views, all that exposure, growth of your league for 200 live viewers max. Like Baby Sharp. I didn't watch them today, but like 200 max, right? It's ridiculous. Yo, what's up, Activate A? Yo, did you catch the first fight? All right, here we go. Fighters are being announced in the cage now. We went over them. I'm going with the underdog here. Hinel's fought heavyweight, so I'm just going to assume he has a little bit more power. But they're both big dudes. All right, round one coming up. Jimmy Hines looks in good shape, dropping down to light heavyweight. We watched him fight his last fight. Yep. Or Jimmy Hinel, yes. Against Jake Craig. I was saying that was a fun fight. And he's a tall guy as well. Like I can get it. Like, or I understand it. Like as a heavyweight, 100% would be like a lighter heavyweight, right? But as a light heavyweight at 205, yeah, he's absolutely shredded. Exactly.
Exactly that.
He's a grinding grappler for what I remember. Oh, big shot by Sutton. Sutton already landing a big low kick on Hinel. Dude, I love how like Cage Fear C doesn't give a fuck about your shorts. They just let you go hog wild. And a nice takedown by Sutton. 4 minutes and 36 seconds. Butterfly guard. Dude, that was a good shot by Sutton. Not enough follow-up, though, but look at the welts already starting to form under the left eye of Hinel. Sutton. Oh, big left hands by Sutton as he's in the top position here. I mean, straight up grabbed the cage at Hinel on his way up. Come on, ref, you're right there. I didn't even know NBA playoffs was it were on tonight. Go Wolves, though. 3:56. I knew NHL playoffs start tonight. Wild play tomorrow. 3 minutes and 46 seconds. They are back up to their feet. But Sutton pretty much in full control here. Body lock, looking for that trip takedown. And there's the... Didn't even need the trip. Just lifted Hinel off the cage and right down to the ground. And he's in side control. Yo, what's up, Sean? I don't think so. Or it might have been on the prelims, actually. I didn't watch the prelims. Who was watching the prelims? It was supposed to be on the main card, but we started with Jahsua Marsh. So it was either canceled or they put it on the prelims. I'll check Twitter, though. Back up to his feet is Hinel. Because that was supposed to be the first fight on the main card. I've got money on him. Crazy that a Canadian team has won the NBA and MLB more recently than the NHL. I mean, I guess given that there's only one Canadian team, sure. 2 minutes and 29 seconds. So I guess, yeah, statistically, yeah, that's a little crazy. 217. Knees by Sutton. Come on, let's work, boys. How CF is your FC? What's up, dude? 204. Let's work. Let's work. Okay, hold on. I said I'd check Twitter. $148. Sutton still trying to take Hinel to the ground. Hinel with a knee, almost completing the takedown. Nothing on him on Twitter. 124. Fuck, because it's usually Fight Pass that posts the highlights, but they're not going to post highlights from that other platform. Dude, this is so annoying. 113. Yeah, I'm not sure, dude. I'm sorry. Maybe it was canceled then. Yo, Activate A, do you know if that fight was canceled or not? Here, I'll ask Zach. I'll ask Zach. Sorry, guys, not much is happening, so this is a good time for us to explore this this question. Because Sutton's just grapple festing. A couple right hands by Sutton in the clinch. Trying to separate here is Hinel, and oh, Sutton missing with the right hand. They finally separate with only 30 seconds remaining. And going right for the clinch. Okay, I just sent a message to my friend Zach. He will have the answer. Blake Smith. Oh, let's go. All right, that's it for the first round. I had some quick trip. I was thinking, I was like, do I do grocery shopping tomorrow or Monday? Or, you know, and get some Bulldog, or do I just like do a quick trip run? Okay. I don't know if, because that was supposed to, I think that was supposed to be one of the first fights on the main card. Again, I don't have the official bout order, so maybe it just didn't happen yet. Yeah, no problem, Sean. It probably just didn't happen yet. Okay, so it's still on, but at a catchweight because his opponent came in heavy. I will get the official bout order here in a sec. Dude, Tapology has freaking deep Nagoya amateur fights in the right bout order, but they can't get Cage Fury FC right? Come on, bro. All right, round two.
Let's get it all.
Yeah, they do quite a bit with Fury FC and Cage Fury FC. Yeah, King J. Well, Hinel doesn't want to embrace, but the other guy does. Hinel with the double left jab looking for the right hand. Or Hinel, sorry. Hinel with the body kick. Four minutes and 40 seconds. .434, and Sutton goes right back to the clinch. Right back to the clinch he goes. Hinel trying to get into a better position. 419. But right back to the clinch. And they separate. Oh, big right hand by Sutton. But what does he do to follow up? Goes right for the takedown. Sigh, ladies and gentlemen. Sigh. 352. Sutton now looking for that left single leg. Why is Sutton fighting like this? I don't know. Takes two to produce a competitive fight. Especially because Sutton's like landing big shots. Let's go, Sutton. What's up, M-Kid? 324. Come on, ref. Let's work. Let's work. 315. So, okay, finally I got the bout order. Sheesh. Yeah, content is putting it lightly, John Morgan. He's content to stay here. Sniffing crotch. You know, I'm totally fine with wrestlers, dude. if you advance position and use it to, you know, again, to advance position to a place where you can submit your opponent or try to do some damage. He's not trying to do anything right now, unfortunately. And, you know, it's on the ref, too, to separate him at this point. First round, he gave him a lot of rope to try to advance position. And now Hinel's actually landing some big right elbows. So Sutton's actually not doing a good job right now. He's putting himself in a bad position. Finally dropped, but couldn't get the takedown. 2 minutes and 25 seconds. No, Khabib did not make a whole career of this. Khabib actually advanced position, did damage, and smashed his opponent. Again, this is... Anyways, I don't know if you're new here or not, M-Kid. Good to see you, by the way. But if you are new here, I have no problem with wrestling. I have no problem with fights going 3 rounds. I have no problem with grappling. This ain't it, brother. This ain't it. Hinel, and I mean, it takes 2 tangos. Well, Hinel's doing a good job of stuffing the takedown and landing right elbows. So it's either on the ref to warn him or Sutton to adjust here. It's lit. Yo, what's up, Adam? I'm only saying that because he's hold him, but it's also on his opponent to get off the cage, not shitting on him. Well, at least Hinel's at least throwing elbows at this point. What's interesting is Sutton was actually landing some shots, dude. Sutton was actually landing some big shots, cracked him with the right, and then decided to do, big elbows again here. Like, Hinel is going to win this round because Sutton is refusing to throw any shots, and more elbows by Hinel. 1 minute and 11 seconds on the clock. I'm not on an island here, M-Kid. Even the broadcast is talking about it here. And Hinel with the reversal throws Hutton to the ground. Now that's a takedown, ladies and gentlemen. Right into modified half guard. Big elbows. Big elbows. This is fighting, M-Kid. This is fighting. 45 seconds on the clock. 100%. 100%. Yo, Vitor had a great win. Arm triangle champ. Arm triangle by Hinel. Arm triangle by Hinel. Trying to get out of it, but this is tight. Back into the full mount. And it is all over. It is all over. How you like that? How you like that? How you like that? Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook, ladies and gentlemen. He got cooked. He got cooked. That's what happens when you just sniff crotch and do not advance position. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
So many elbows. He took so many elbows and didn't move. Didn't move. He didn't move. I am flabbergasted. I haven't seen anything like that since Jailton Almeida refused to not sniff that crotch against Curtis Blades. That was interesting. Oh, Rodrigo Nascimento's in the PFL now. Yo, what's up, K1? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How's your evening going, Degenerate Dane? Yo. Khabib made a whole career of this, ladies and gentlemen. A whole career of getting absolutely smashed after sniffing crotch. Absolutely, King James. PFL still available on ESPN Plus, yeah. And that's 2 finishes, by the way. All right, so the next fight should be... Okay, this is the right order. Should be Martins versus Kacperska. Martins versus Kacperska. Then we have 3 more fights after that. Oh, yeah, she got knocked the fuck out. I remember this. Dude, that was crazy. That was crazy. All right, they're giving they're going to give the 21-year-old a little bit of a layup fight in this next one. Okay, something's wrong with Sutton. So, like, I don't mean to be disrespectful with Sutton here. Just M-Kid was... It was just too easy, M-Kid. I'm sorry. As long as it's not Chinese food, you're good, Shane. As long as it's not Chinese food, you're good. 100%. Sutton, like, can't get off the stool. So I don't know if something's wrong with him or if he... I don't know. Okay, now I feel like a dick. I wonder if something happened early, like maybe when he got kneed, like a rib like break or something, and he just like continues to push forward, and because honestly he landed. I was like, okay, fair enough. Because it was just very interesting because he landed a big right hand, cracked him, and then just went right back to it and like didn't even drop for a single leg. Like the first 3 minutes he did in the first round, but in the first round he was mixing it up as well. So I wonder if like an injury happened like late in the first round, because he's having a hard time getting on. Like he's still on the stool right now. Yeah, no problem. And I think it was a verbal tap too. Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think I saw a tap. I clearly heard a tap, but he wasn't protesting it. Oh no, Shane. Have you not learned? Have you not learned? Shane's neighbor poisoned him with Chinese food once. Yet he keeps going back. He keeps going back. He pulled out his mouthpiece too at one point. Yeah, I wonder, maybe it's a rib injury. I'm some sort of injury there, and hey, credit to him, he didn't verbally tap until he was, well, in a position where he probably wasn't going to get out of anyways. And I'm wondering, like, if what the ref was saying the whole time, because the ref was just letting it happen too. So he probably said something. Oof. In Canada, Long John's is a donut at Tim Hortons. It wasn't homemade. It was from a restaurant. I mean, like Chinese food from a restaurant is basically homemade. I don't eat food from the Chinese lady anymore.
Emotional damage.
Oh man, I just realized. Oh. What? Frustration scream? Huh? Yeah, Nascimento in the PFL now. Very interesting. Very interesting. To be perfectly honest, though, like, he wasn't anything special. But what's interesting, K1, is like the UFC doesn't have a lot of heavyweights, and they're shedding heavyweights left, right, and center. And it's not like Rodrigo Nascimento was bad. I mean, all right, he lost to Chris Dawkins, so yeah, actually, he's bad. Fuck him. DDP hurt Hamza fight on hold. Of course it is. I heard that last stream. Of course it is. Hey, what's up, Amberly? So yeah, Nascimento is going to be fighting in the PFL World Tournament. He's fighting May 1st. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Okay, I got to double check. Emily Martins is the chick that she got knocked out in her last fight, right? I can't. Only her wins. Damn it. You have K3 UFC on as well? Let's go. All right, we got Emily Martins. She is 2-1 as a pro, 3-1 in her last 4 fights, if you include amateur. She's the big, she's the big favorite in this one. Again, I think they're giving her a little bit of a layup fight. No disrespect to her opponent. She is out of American Top Team. There are a lot of Florida-based fighters on this card. Dean Thomas on color commentary, by the way, with John Morgan. No CM Punk here tonight. 2-1 in Cage for UFC. Very good grappler. Fought Pan Am and the IBJJF, where she won both of them, actually. Lost to Autumn Norton. Hold on. I have to find it, because I remember it being a good... finish. But anyways, she's a damn good grappler. Still has a lot to polish up on the feet. But it's women's MMA. So, but again, she did get just TKO'd in her last fight. So. On stream because she was a big favorite going up against on Fight Pass. It's only $10. Yeah, I'm watching on Fight Pass right now. Okay, yeah. So no, this was the fight I was thinking of. So she was a big favorite coming in against Autumn Norton. Autumn Norton was supposed to be thrown in for the Wolves, much like Nikola Kacperska, though. Okay, I just want to say Kacperska's from Poland. She might have that legendary Polish power, but this is what happened to Emily Martins last time the Cage Fury FC wanted to give her a layup fight. Okay, I just want to remind you guys, this is what happened last time. Folded like a lawn chair. Okay, folded like a lawn chair. Her only win is Her only win as a pro is via decision, but she's fought some Muay Thai. Has one knockout in her entire career, amateur and a pro. She did go 5-2 as a amateur, one kickboxing win, one at Shamrock FC actually, and one Muay Thai win. I imagine Emily Martin is going to take her to the ground here and not even try to strike with her because she learned her lesson last time. But I don't know if she was minus 800 last time, but she was like a crazy big favorite last time as well. How many fights till the main? 3 more after this. Yo, I know I got I probably won't have time to finish it tonight, but tomorrow I'm going to be working on a 420 special video. I'll probably end up dropping it on Monday. Gage Young is fighting Evan Elder since Pat Barry pulled out. All right, here we go. Here we go. Both fighters are in the cage now as we get to our third fight on the main card. Yeah, Emily Martinez, 21 years of age. And again, Tapology orders wrong, Shane. Next, we have the Blake Smith fight. Then we have Rentz versus Mistretta. And then we have the big boys in the heavyweight title fight. These women are fighting at 135 pounds. Wait, is it something Angry Elephant sponsor? There's a MMA promotion in China. I want to say it's China. That's called Happy Elephant. Random as hell, I know. You can guess what the logo is. Big old Dumbo-looking motherfucker. All right, fighters are just being announced right now in the cage. Yeah. Damn, Funkmaster. Pre-gamed for the 420. But yeah, I got a video coming out. For members, it will be longer, but for the general public, probably around 20 minutes. It's kind of like the beer reviews. Let's just say that. Kind of. YouTube might shut down the channel. We'll see. We'll see. Round 1.
Let's get it on!
4 minutes and 57 seconds. I say this all the time, but I always love how big the Cage Fury FC cage is for being a regional show. Low kick, swing and a miss by Martins. Oh, overhand right by Martins. She's trying to get that striking going already. Nope, catches a kick and takes Kacperska right to the ground, and Martins looking to get the back right away. Doesn't have the hooks in just yet as Kacperska is trying to roll out of it. Martins already takes the back, already has the hooks in, and we're 30 seconds in, ladies and gentlemen. Martins is going to get the rear naked choke. She's going to get the rear naked choke. No legendary Polish power for Kacperska. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. A little shot by Martins. I like this white cage and gloves. Yeah. Body triangle secured. Oh, softening her up right now is Martins. I mean, Martins, yeah, she's got a body triangle. Kacperska's trying to get back up to her feet, but Martin's going to snatch that neck. And Martin's does. It is all over. She's going to tap. Oh, good job by Kacperska. She was able to fight the hands there just because it was still off to the side. But here comes a crank. Here comes a crank. And it is all over. It is all over. Dude, the ref missed the tap. The ref missed the tap. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Emily Martins makes it look easy. Again, upon getting knocked the fuck out, folded like a lawn chair in her last fight, she comes back strong here in this layup fight against Nikola Kacperska. Now let's have the rematch. Autumn Norton against Emily Martins again, baby. I want to see the rematch. I want to see the rematch. I want to see if Emily Martins learned from this with this fight, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see if Emily Martins tries to strike with this lady again. Boom! Boom! Well, she got a good win here. She got a good win here. I did pick Martins. Got some train wreck and lemon OG. Hold on. Red Pave 5 and Breath Mints. Martins won, yes. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Basically, I mean, UFC and WrestleMania are pretty much the same. They both don't allow soccer kicks to the face. They're both fake MMA. All right, here we go. Announcing the winner. Everyone's like, wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? All right. We have 3 more fights, like I said, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes this next one was a catch weight. And then, what was it? I don't know who out of the two couldn't even make the catch weight. I don't know what their weights were coming into this one anyways. But Blake Smith against Enkhtur Bayartsogt. I'm interested to hear how they pronounce his last name. But, dude, MMA fighters from Mongolia are starting to make a little bit of a dent. Now, at highest level winning championships, no, but like, are they in every promotion competing now? In LFA, Cage Fury FC, one championship, like recognizable promotions? Absolutely. All right, let's get this next one going. So again, 160 was the catch weight, but apparently, or what did Zach say again? What did Zach say again? Still on, but out of catch weight because opponent came in heavy. Okay, so yeah, so opponent couldn't make 155, so it's out of catch weight. There we go. For some reason, I thought he missed the catch weight. Okay, hold on. Is she Brazilian or is she American? Okay, she's Brazilian. I was going to say, if she's American, we have a new fake accent. Vitor won. Yes, he did, Claudia. Yes, he did. And he looked awesome. Martin, she is Brazilian. Yeah. I was going to say, if she was American, this would be Mackenzie Dern 2.0, because Mackenzie Dern developed Brazilian accent, which we joke about. Almost had Dern 2.0. On that beer bet that I won where I was picking big underdogs, one of the underdogs was Mongolian. Yes, he was a plus 800 in Fury FC. I would, or Cage Wars. Yeah, Cage Wars is pretty good. Cage Wars is pretty good. What were some of the good fights? Hold on. So the good fights on Cage Wars that I really enjoyed. The Jack Foot versus Aaron Towns was a sick fight. Jordan Strong versus Chris Hayes was a sick fight. Where's the knee? Oh, yeah, no, Jordan Strong versus Chris Hayes was one of the sickest fucking finishes I've seen in a while, actually. All right, already at the featured fight, ladies and gentlemen. 8-9. And here I thought we would be late. Here I thought we would be late for Deep Nagoya, but no, we might even be early. We might even be early. Yo, thank you, Degenerate Dane. Thank you so much for 3 months of being a member, my man. And you've been really generous with the donations these last few weeks. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for all the support throughout, because you've been a subscriber to the channel for like over a year now. So really appreciate it. Yo, what's up, Mike? Hello, City Life. Wait, what? Hello, City Life fam. This lady is weirding men out of the way she speaks. Does she want to cry or be happy? That voice is made for books. Wait, what? How's it going, Mike? Oh, got you. Mackenzie got body. I got you. I read Mike's comments before Amberly, and I was like, what the heck is he talking about? Yo, what's up, Alpha Zeta? All right, let's get to this next one. Bayartsogt. That's how he pronounced it. Bayartsogt. Again, Mongolians are tough and unpredictable. They can look really bad in one fight or absolutely dominant in another one, or just be the crazy underdog, somehow get the TKO, somehow get your back, somehow get the submission. Bayartsogt. 7-5 as a pro, 3-2 in his last 5 fights, but he did lose his last one. 5 KO, TKO, 2 submissions, 0 decisions. That's what we love to see. Fought in Dragon House and LFA. Went 0-3 in, or sorry, went 3-0 in Dragon House. Went 0-1 in LFA. Lost to 5-2 guy. Before then, beat a 13-9, 3-1, 3-4. And other than that, doesn't really have any notable wins except for knocking out guys who are making their debut. Blake Smith, 9-4 as a pro, also 3-2 in his last 5, but on a 2-fight win streak. 2 KO TKOs, never been knocked out, 3 submissions, 4 decisions. 4-1 in Cage Fury FC, 3-1 in RFC, 0-1 in Bellator. The former Cage Fury FC champion, ladies and gentlemen, lost 2 in a row since being champion 2022. Got back on the saddle, beat a 5-7 guy. This is a tune-up fight, but then beat Donald Bush back in September. A very good win, and this one should be a good one. I think Blake Smith is going to win, but I know Shane's picking the Mongolian here because that's who brought him luck last time. All good. Hey, what's up, Oscar? Good to see you, buddy. Saludos from Peru. Yo, shout out to Peru. Shout out to Inca FC and FFC. Love those promotions. Hola, Oscar. All right, here we go. Fighters entering the cage right now. You know what, Shane? I don't blame you. If I was you, I would as well. Who do you guys have? Let me know in the chat. No casuals, baby. All right, Smith getting looked at by the cut man now, guys. This fight should start in just a couple minutes. And again, this isn't even the last stream that we're doing tonight. We got one more, and then tomorrow I'm streaming the first game of the Stanley Cup playoffs for the Minnesota Wild, which I think is like an 8:30 start for us here Central Time. So that'll be later in the evening. If I'm back in time, we'll do the Whittaker boxing card. But if not, get them wheelchairs ready. Some people were saying that I was mean. I don't wish him like to be injured, that he needs a wheelchair. It's just a joke because last time he had to leave in a wheelchair when he actually didn't need a wheelchair. Blake got it. Yo, what's up, Ant M? Good to see you. Good to see you. Wait, is this the Ant Man? Yo, what's up? Hans? Smith walking out to flatline. I'm picking him. How you doing? ×2 Spice Bulldog. Help me. I have tears coming out of my ears. Dude, I haven't had the ×2 Spice yet, but I'm like I said, I'm going grocery shopping either tomorrow or Monday, and I'm fresh out of Bulldog, so I'm gonna have to get some. It's Korean ramen that's super spicy, but even just like the normal one is spicy, Amberly. Like ×2 is, I put 2 packets in it one time, like 2 hot packets versus just the one. I don't know if that counts as ×2, it's just like more sauce. And that almost killed me for like a day. It like you don't need a cleanse, you just need Bulldog. It cleans you out. And yeah, so I couldn't imagine the ×2 spice. All right, fighters are being announced in the cage right now. I got to imagine it was Mr. Bayartsogt who didn't make the weight. Bayartsogt, yo, Degenerate Dane with the $5. Let's go. Thank you so much. Money for one Denver. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vegas Golden Knights all the way. Get the fuck out of here. The Minnesota Wild, they are healthy now. And Jack Eichel's got nothing on them. Let's go. That'll be a fun series. Feel free to join us in the Soda Pod chat for those games. I can stream pretty much all of them, which is good. Thank you so much, Degenerate Dane, for all the support and the $5. Worst part of Noodle went down the wrong hole and came out my nose. Oh, so you're like, that's like torture, bro. Waterboarding or Bulldog in my nose? Waterboarding. All day, every day. Round 1.
Let's get it all.
No touch of gloves here. I mean, Buddy missed weight and caused a ruckus. I wouldn't either. Oh, overhand right by Bayartsogt. That's how they're pronouncing his name. I'll be okay. Respect for represents the Wild. Oh, body kick by Smith. 160. Low kick, swing and a miss by Bayartsogt. Oh, nice right hand by Smith. I'm watching on Fight Pass. Low kick by Smith. Smith with the side kick. Left jab missing by Bayartsogt. Oh, big left hook. Come on, Smith, just end this so I can... So I have to keep pronouncing his... Or making attempts to pronounce his name. Ooh. Those sound good. Big right hand by Smith. Smith with the left. Smith looking for the takedown. Single leg. Bayartsogt trying to defend it. He gets taken to the ground. Yo, what's up, Lauka? Good to see you. I think it's too soon for Chihiro to return, but Japan's going to Japan, and Chihiro probably still beat Mikuru. This is the only way Mikuru will beat Chihiro right now at this stage in his career is if Mikuru's head is still a little rattled. 3 minutes and 22 seconds. But after that war against Doubtbeck, he needs like fucking 6 months to recover, not 2. Smith with the on the back of Bayartsogt. Both hooks are in. He's landing some big ground and pound shots. Big right hands. Now elbows. Big right hands by Smith, man. If Bayartsogt can't roll out of this and Smith continues to land these shots, he could only end it. He could end it from this position, especially if he flattens him out. All these shots from Smith are landing. Oh, elbows. I understand why Bulldog is outlawed in Denmark. Yeah, all the drugs in the world can't take down Degenerate Dane, but 1 pack of Bulldog, and it's good night, Jim Kite. Flattens him out here. Now looking for the choke. Oh, big elbow. Bro, Smith is fighting with like a vengeance here. You missed weight, bitch. Boom. What'd you say, bitch? Boom. Oh, big left. Oh, this is like... He's just getting beaten up, bro. He's covering up now, but he's not trying to get out of the position. I really like Anthony, but man, Bailey's really good in some areas. Oh my goodness, the ref's gonna end this. The ref's gonna end this. Big shots. Big shots by Smith. What's up, Noche? How's it going, buddy? He's got to get out of this. He's covering up, but that is it. Switching to the other side now. Herb Dean, minute of pain. I know he's blocking some of these shots, but I mean, come on, ref. Come on, ref. You gotta move. He's had to move a minute ago, ref. It is all over. Now, I know not all the shots got through on that right side, but bro, he was defeated a minute ago. That is some Herb Dean minute of pain shit if I've ever seen it. That was some Herb Dean minute of pain shit. I'm naming my next child Doubtbeck. Doubtbeck. Oof. Are you actually watching? I bet No Chill is hanging out with Hank the Tank right now watching WrestleMania. By the way, No Chill, I don't know if you've been following, but some new lore has emerged. And Denial's been at the forefront of it, which is good. He said, because we don't know what happened to the mighty Hank the Tank, we're speculating. We had some crazy theories in the last stream, but he said, I heard Hank the Tank joined an Amish community and changed his name to Jebediah. I also heard Hank hates the sound of rain when he sleeps. I heard Hank has actually been an active serial killer for years. You've heard a lot of things. Prior to starting his YouTube channel, now that it's gone, he's on the hunt again. Hunting in Idaho. I think that was the only one, or the only few from Denial here tonight. Hank the Wank. No Chill and Hank kicking it, watching WrestleMania together. Hank is missing. The sound of rain. What's fight of the year so far, in my opinion? Oh, God. Probably Doubtbeck Suzuki. I really liked the, I mean, this is not fight of the year, but Doubtbeck Suzuki definitely fight of the year. But the Laramie Ito fight on the same card was an unreal fight as well. Madam Bloodbath in training. The spirit of Yamasaki lives on. And that is it. Blake Smith announced as the winner. That's 2 times now. Hanky's busy prepping a WWE collab with Isha. Waslin escorted for Suzuki. Yeah, but like in fairness, you didn't really watch the fight. And your stream was awesome. That was a lot of fun. That was very entertaining. Doubtbeck won the fight. All these freaking, and again, I'm a Ryzen stan, but like all these crazy Ryzen stans, people like, oh, Suzuki won. They robbed him. No, dude, Doubtbeck won that fight. Doubtbeck almost finished Suzuki way more times as well. It's not 10-point must system. Suzuki came back and landed some big shots and cracked Doubtbeck as well. I get it. He made it close, and it was a close fight because it went the distance. I get it, but Doubtbeck had so many better moments. And like, I'm sorry if we're going, oh, Suzuki landed some leg kicks too. So did Doubtbeck, man. Like, it wasn't clear. I almost want to say it's clear based on like how I like, and I've watched the fight I've watched the fight 4 times. Once live, obviously, which sometimes it's tough. And then 3 more times on my own. And I was like, every time. And I was trying to make an argument for Suzuki every single time. Every time I was like, Doubtbeck won. Doubtbeck won. But really good fight. And it sucks that Suzuki has to go back in like 2 months later. But Mikuru basically has a chin of a guy getting knocked out or taking that much damage every 2 months now. So I've seen Hank eat an entire fudgesicle, an entire bite. Ew. Dude was just laying there with Anthony Smith defense. Towards the end, he did. But even then, it wasn't like it was one-way traffic. I just really think, like, and I know that the third round counts a lot in Japanese MMA, but like there was quite a bit of runway, in my opinion, from the first 2 rounds by Doubtbeck. But regardless, fight of the year, and like, I didn't care who was pronounced the winner. Everyone was just so bullish about Suzuki, and I was like, really? I thought it was way closer than that, and if anything, I thought Doubtbeck won. Then I watched it 3 more times, and I was like, oh. Every time I thought Doubtbeck won. I thought Suzuki won razor close, though. You know, Asakura fight is going to be awesome regardless. Absolutely. No. I'm not looking her up. She's not the chick who's in, like, Thailand all the time in all the fucking, like, Super Bon and Super Lek in, like, all the pictures with him. No, I think I know who she is. I think I know who she is. All right. Well, Shane didn't work out. And we're not talking MMA promotion. Unless it's under the OnlyFans banner, right? Like Cage Fury FC. What if Smith and Muniz win? Then the sport really doesn't make any sense. And the MMA guru will probably have a meltdown on stream, which someone will clip it, and it'll be great. All right, co-main event of the evening coming up. We have William Rentz against Shane Mistretta, which this one should be fun, man. This one should be fun. What the hell? Yeah, Skatesman couldn't believe when she countered the Superman punch with the wheel kick. I can't do that. That's illegal, James. You're a smart guy. You know that. You're an MMA fan. You know that. You're like, you operate as a capable member of society in 2025. You know that we can't show illegal content on YouTube. You're a smart guy. I could see Smith and Muniz winning somehow. Smith, no. Muniz, yes. I heard Hank doesn't tip. Oh my God. Honestly, I could believe that. I could see Hank arguing with the waiter about why he doesn't need to tip. Suzuki's gonna do Asakura so dirty. That's the thing. 2 months. 2 months. Or not even. Like a month and... Oh, yeah, I guess a month and a half of recovery after a fight like that where he got his bell rung like 3 or 4 times. Show me the Jubilee fight now. Man, we all said the same about Smith versus Span. No, we didn't. Span sucks. And Petrino, yes, but like these things happen in MMA. Who the fuck is that, King James? She another OF star? Yeah, Amberly, that's so nasty. That is disgusting. Hey, in Vegas, that's illegal, cheapskate. Show me the Jubilee fight. Tipping in Vegas is illegal? Or not tipping in Vegas? Chris Weidman, unable to compete in GFL, so he's coming to Fury. Professional grappling. Joe Selecki, Pat Sabatini. No, I believe King James. Google bodybuilder highlights some sick moments. Some filthy moments. Some absolute filthy moments. Span somehow beat Reyes. I know. I'll lift 100 in tips tonight. Do you don't think Hank's lift 100 tips in his entire life? Or Hank doesn't use a fan in the summer time, no AC at all. Just sits in the hotness. What the fuck? The harlot is all over YouTube. Are you sure YouTube? I don't know if YouTube lets that shit fly. That's so funny. All right, I got a poll question. Wait, what the heck is this? The Penthouse Club? Dean Thomas, take me to church. Wait, what the fuck are they eating? Oh my god. Idaho Skatesman, you called it. Hank the Tank is at Cage Fury FC munching on fudgesicles right now. No one's fighting right now. No one's fighting right now. Trust me, if someone was fighting, I wouldn't be ragging the puck. We'd be calling the fight, brother. We'd be calling the fight. So how about this weather? Yeah, the best female fighter right now in Swamp FC. She dirty. All right, co-main event coming up next, guys. Co-main event coming up next. And William Rentz is... I mean, both these guys are good. Both these guys are good. This one should be a good one. Poll question. Was Dean Thomas in church? Yes or no? If you guys are listening to that broadcast, you'll get it. If not, well... Boo-hoo, Bonnie Blue. Told you guys I'm always right. I never told a lie. Bro just pulled popsicles out of a briefcase. I got shamed by knockout. Let's go, Diego. Hank, watching grown men in underwear pretend to fight. Or watch grown men in underwear real fight. Yes, 100%. 100%. No, but man, wrestling made MMA what it is today. Bro, Shuto Japan made MMA what it is today. Let's be real here. Hundreds of YouTube tabloid gossip channels are infatuated about harlotry and hanketry. Please, someone tell you what. And if anyone wants to bet money, let me know. Well, can't people just bet money on their betting apps? Why do they got to send you money, Diego? It is a good scheme, I will say. Send me money for your bets. You know, send me money for your bets too, guys. I'll play some bets for you, just like Diego. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Like, I don't know if this is actually a fighter or a fucking porn star now. I'm scared. Yeah, Amberly, the GFL, it's all fake. It's all a scam. No Chill's favorite promotion is a scam. And so many fighters aren't going to be fighting now. They even asked some fighters to fight for free. I do not trust you. All right, Shane Mistretta, 26 years of age. He is the slight underdog in this one. Good underdog to drop a little something on, but William Rentz, the favorite. I get it. But on a 2-fight win streak right now for Mistretta. 3-1 in combat night. Good win against his last opponent, who was 2-1. Before then, knocked out 0-5 guy in the first round, as he should have. As an amateur, had a pretty good amateur career, going 8-4, and actually fighting some pretty good competition as an amateur. Wasn't just crushing guys making their debut. William Rentz, 4-2-0, 420. Smoke him if you got him. 3-2 in his last 5 fights. He did win his last fight. He is the local guy to Tampa. 4 KO TKO, 0 submissions, 0 decisions. He's KO TKO'd every single one of his opponents and has fought slightly better competition as a pro. Keyword slightly better competition as a pro, but was undefeated as an amateur, going 5-0. But again, just has not faced as good, at least amateur competition, as that of Mistretta. Mistretta, good underdog here, but for the beer bet, Shane, I will go with Rentz. But if I was betting on this card, I'd probably drop like $2, probably like $2, maybe $3 on Mistretta. Let me know your pick. I know some of you guys said you got the underdog in this one. Diego, what's your PayPal? I have to give you all my money. What's your PayPal? I took care of a signed GFL fighter who had major surgery when she won't be fighting again. It was Frank Mir. I'll pick Mistretta, Hall of Famer in the UFC. Yeah, Frank Mir is supposed to fight as well. Let's go, Shane. I know you're just mad 50% of WWE wrestlers that go to UFC become champ. All right, how much money do you need me to send you, sir? I feel like I'm being scammed like Jubilee right now. How much money do you need me to send you, sir? Rent's another Billy Q guy. Yeah, Billy Q was in the corner of the last guy who won. They did a scam Holly Holm out of her job. Dude, there's a lot of fighters who turn down other opportunities. Jago, I sent you 50 baht. All right, fighters are being introduced in the cage now. 50 Japanese yen. Oh, what's the Indian currency? Remember that one guy sent me like 100 something and it turned out it was like rubles or something? No, that's Russian. Watching me in WrestleMania at the same time. What's up, Harsh? Good to see you. Good to see you. Is WrestleMania really that big? Like, people are actually watching it over Cage Fury FC and Deep? There's that one stream I lost my shit and the guy's like, dude, why are you celebrating? That was only $1. Rupees. Ah, right. Rubles is the Russian currency. Rubles, rupees. Like Zelda. Round one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Front kick by Rentz. Rentz looking for the left hook or right hook. Doesn't land that, but does land the low kick. Weird angle. Got a booger view of me. Oh, and a nice takedown by Rentz. I played Ocarina of Time so long ago that I don't even remember. The GFL was offering some peanut M&Ms for their fighters to stay. 410 in half guard is Rentz. Mistretta controlling the neck right now, but not squeezing. No, before the fight started. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Good to see you. Locke and Crore are like the bigger units of rupee, though. Oh, okay. 3:42 on the clock. And trying to get into mount right now is Rentz. Half guard. Side control. $316. Still in side control. Oh, knees to the body by Rentz. Right hand by Rentz. Oh, big knees to the body by Rentz. Rolling to his left is Mistretta, but Rentz controlling him in the wrestling right now. So let's say it was 100 lakh crore rupees, and that's like $1 billion or something. Damn. 244. Both hooks. Oh, left hook was in. He lost it. Controlling the shoulders right now is Rentz. Body lock by Rentz. Mistretta looking to try to get back up to his feet. But Rentz jumps on his back, has both hooks in. Oh, loses the right hook, but gets the takedown again. 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Rentz showing some good grappling here for a guy who's gotten nothing but knockouts so far. More useless facts from Idle Skatesman. I'll be here all week. Controlling the neck again here is Mistretta. Is he going to try to adjust for a guillotine? I don't think so. Yeah, just all finishes so far. That's why. 154. I know, like, I'll probably skip, like, some of the deep amateur fights because, like, they're really meh. Like, even more meh than... I don't even know what example. I don't even know what exactly. I was trying to think of some like low-level Russian league. 1 minute and 27 seconds. And just start with like the main card. Because there's 18 fights on the card. Like if we do 14, that's fine. No way Emily called me out. She needs to leave American top. Yo, Autumn Norton in the live chat. We were literally showing your highlight. We'll get back to that in a second. 1 minute on the clock and Rentz in the full mount. Rentz in the full mount. 1 minute. Rentz with some big right hands. Rentz with some elbows. Yo, shout out to Autumn Norton. She's the one who knocked out the Brazilian grappler and we're showing the highlights earlier. That is so awesome. Hey, Autumn Norton, I'm starting to do fighter interviews and podcasts again on the channel. Would love to interview you sometime and bring you on the channel. Check out the main page of the channel and you'll see we've brought on other regional fighters as well as, kickboxers and Muay Thai fighters on the show before. But it'd be an honor to talk to you. 30 seconds on the clock. Now dropping for a guillotine. She don't want that smoke, Autumn. She don't want that smoke. 15 seconds. And we think you'd knock her out in the rematch too. We think you'd smoke her in the rematch too. Right hands by Rentz. But Shane Mistretta is going to survive the first round. Yo, since Autumn Norton is in the chat right now, we gotta react to that highlight one more time, right? Right. I think so. End of the first round. Easy for Rentz. Bro. This is what would happen again. This is what would happen again. Oh, Autumn, no joke. When this happened live, we were covering this event and we all lost our shit. It was awesome. I'm actually concerned for her career. If her team encourages her to rematch me, that's crazy. Too young to be taking that much damage. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
Dude, let's go. Oh, and already a low blow by Mistretta by accident there. They retouched gloves. 10-7 in the rematch. She don't want that smoke. Because, yeah, she's still, what, 21? Really talented grappler, but needs to polish up the striking clearly because you found that opening with ease and put her lights out. 4 minutes and 28 seconds. And again, getting the takedown is Rentz, but now looking for the guillotine is Mistretta, and it's actually like, it's tighter. Now, Rentz gives the thumbs up. But yeah, Autumn, if you do want to connect sometime, here is my Instagram. I'm also on Twitter, same handle. It'd be awesome to talk to you and have you on the podcast. 354. Podcast not being fight companion. Podcast being podcast. 346. In the guard of Mistretta is a Rentz. His neck is free and he's landing some shots. Oh, big right hands. Three minutes and 20 seconds. No lie, I watched 30 seconds of hitting pads before the fight, and that's all I needed. ATT is a horrible gym. Dude, dropping bombs right now. I love it. Adam Norton. Oh, arm triangle choke by Rentz. Arm triangle choke by Rentz. Mistretta holding onto his elbow here, but that is the only defense he has, and he gets out of it. Great job, Rentz. Lets it go on the right side. Rentz gets back into half guard. Watching dudes grapple Next to OnlyFans logo is kind of sus. Well, Rentz is dominating right now. Big left hand. 2 minutes and 36. Now back in mount. Now back in mount and Rentz. Bro, who is the guy who's saying bet your house on Mistretta? Oh, full mount again by Rentz. Full mount again by Rentz. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Rentz flattens him out. Back mount. Big shots here. Oh, big right elbow. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Mistretta's just trying to roll out of this. Rentz with a big right hand. Big left by Rentz. Oh, more shots by Rentz, dude. Oh, God. Covering up right now is Mistretta. Covering up is Mistretta. Big right hand by Rentz. Big elbows by Rentz. Just holding onto the torso for dear life is Mistretta, but Rentz still in full mount. Oh, big left by Rentz. This is a massacre, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute and 47 seconds on the clock. Now looking for the rear naked choke. Now looking for the rear naked choke is Rentz. In round 2. Lets it go just to go back to beating the piss out of Mistretta. Absolute domination, dude. Some of these shots that are landing, I have the volume on 1 and I'm hearing with some of these shots to the side of his head. Oh, Herb Dean minute of pain, ladies and gentlemen. Herb Dean minute of pain. Oh, you know what? Pushing off the cage, Joe. He's giving him every opportunity to survive. You know what, ref? Good on you. As much as I love Deep, the refs in Deep would have stopped the fight already. That does sound painful indeed, Amberly. Ooh. 1 minute and 4 seconds on the clock. Still with the back mount. Rentz still landing shots. 59 seconds. Can Mistretta survive? Sir, are you still conscious? Sir? Sir? Oh, okay, this might be it. 51 seconds. I will give credit where credit is due to Mistretta for surviving and rolling side to side to just keep this active enough. He's covering up, but Rentz is still getting shots. Oh, big elbows by Rentz. Now 35 seconds. And this is all over. This is all over. Where are you at? Where are you at, Diego? I just wasted my money sending $10,000 to Diego. No, I'm just kidding. Diego just lost his house. He's now Diego Mortgage, not Diego Montage. He's now Diego Mortgage, ladies and gentlemen, because he needs to get a new mortgage on his house. It is all over. It is all over. Absolute domination by William Rentz. Now 5-2 as a pro. 5 KO TKOs. 5 wins, 5 KO TKOs. Charles Oliveira arc incoming. I don't think he's a bad fighter by any means, but he just got dominated there. He just got dominated there. Tried to go for the guillotine at one point. You won the beer bet for this card. Let's go, let's go. Have we been for the weekend, Shane? Did we tie for the weekend 2-2? I just lost my 50 baht. I hope you didn't bet the house on him, Diego Mortgage. That is your name now, by the way. I'm sorry. It's just too fitting. Like, if it was a close fight, I wouldn't tease you, but because it was an absolute domination, one-way traffic, I got it a little bit, right? I got it a little bit. Dude, I can't believe this. I thought we were going to be an hour late for Deep. We might be early because Bailey Schoenfelder, okay, absolutely shit the bed on Dana White's Contender Series. Still rooting for him. Don't get me wrong. He's fun to watch in Cage Free FC. But, oh my God, I did not think Danilo was going to beat him as easy as he did. Knocked him down, choked him out. Anthony Guarascio? We'll see. The Daywalker, 3-0 as a pro, 5-0 in his last 5 fights. Dude, Dean Thomas, by the way, awesome as in this role as color commentary and being the guy who interviews the fighters. I'm sure he doesn't get paid enough from Fight Pass to do it all the time, but like if they're at the Florida shows, he crushes it. Beat a 1-0 guy, 1-0, 1-5. As an amateur, he did go 2-2 as an amateur, but he's fought boxing in a cage and kickboxing. Needless to say, Berserk is his biggest level of competition as he's fighting for a title. He's at a kill clip. 4 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 0 decisions, 2-0 in Bellator, 2-0 in LFA, and 0-1 on Contender Series. That is right. He got absolutely destroyed by Danilo Volevodkin, who I did not think was going to win this one, ladies and gentlemen. I did not think was going to win this one. He hasn't fought in the UFC yet, has he? No. He beat Greg Velasco in the second round to snatch that heavyweight title. And honestly, that's a good win. Greg Velasco's good. Before then, you know, unproven, it's heavyweight. Unproven, it's heavyweight. I'm pretty sure wrestling background, if I'm not mistaken, from Bailey. But I do think he's going to win in this one as well. Minus 400, it is heavyweight. Anything can happen. I'm pretty sure he was a pretty big favorite going in his Dana White Contender Series fight as well. And he lost that one. But Anthony the Daywalker, Godspeed, sir. Godspeed. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat as we get to the heavyweight title fight main event for this Cage Fury FC. Short but sweet main card. I was like, man, are we going to go 3 hours? Are we going to dig into deep time? Bro, we actually have some time to chill before deep. Rentz just won. Rentz just won. Second round TKO. Did he actually? What happened with him? Wait. Hold on. He got cut before his first fight, eh? Did he piss hot or something? Ah, yes, he did. That's right. 2 years failed drug test. I remembered there was one person from Contender Series who failed a drug test, but I totally forgot who it was. That makes so much sense. That's where the power came from. 2 years suspension. Well, that's where the power came from. All right, well, you know what then? If Bailey wins this fight, I know it's against the Daywalker. Dayman. Oh. Then, you know, give him another Dana White Contender Series fight. But yeah, 2 years suspension. Yo, K1, what would I do without you? Rentz is not ugly, says Amberly. Yo, what's up, Tank Top MMA? So to watch Deep, you got to be committed as a Deep fan to watch Deep, and pretty much every single week, like for the last 5 weeks, and no, for the last 3 weeks, or maybe even 4, and for the next 3, there's going to be Deep cards. It's what is it, 15 or 20 bucks a month on the Deep YouTube channel. So if you're only going to watch like one Deep card every year, it's not worth it. If you're like an absolute junkie like me who watches real MMA and just the weird ass fights that Deep offers, the 2-round pro Khabib style fights, and you just want nonstop action with insanely good pacing, this is the promotion for you. And I stay up. I mean, dude, my sleep schedule is fucked. I am going to die before I turn 35 years of age because of my sleep schedule. If you also want to die before 35 years of age due to your sleep schedule, but watch incredible MMA, highly recommend you become a Deep member as well. For the low price of $15.99 or maybe $20.99 or $19.99. I don't remember. But it is awesome. It is awesome. What is the weight for the next fight? Heavyweight championship. 3 people from last year's Dana White Contender Series have been cut or left before their debut. Yes, yes. Vakitov being one of them as well. Which him I don't blame. The UFC were what, going to pay him 12-12 or 15-15, and he can make like minimum 50 grand in glory. Why does anyone sign rations thinking they aren't gassing? No problem, Tank Top MMA. No problem. I shared it in the chat there. Doing good, Irish Anima. How you doing, brother? How are you doing? Did you enjoy Cage Warriors today? It was a pretty good card. It's so funny because in the Deep chats, guys, it's unless it's a big like Impact numbered card, not like a Nagoya Impact, Tokyo Impact, like the actual numbered card. It's literally all City Life in their chat. I was busy smashing controllers. Move to the mountains and hide in religious buildings like Team Khabib, and then you're safe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the big boys, the heavyweights are next for the Cage Fury FC heavyweight title. An hour and a half, and we've gone through 5 fights already. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? 5 fights, 1 hour and 30 minutes. What is this? What is this? Tough enough? How tough are you? Are you tough enough for tough enough? Playing UFC 5. Nice. I don't even think I haven't had a video game console in years. I think the only game I'd want to play right now is Counter-Strike. But I don't have time for that shit. This is this is awesome pacing. They always have good pacing. They always take one break before the co-main event, as they did there already. They're munching the friggin' fudgesicles, right? Speed run. But when you get all finishes, you know. All right. Like, even LFA will extend it a little bit and allow the audience to go get a beer. Cage Fury FC, like, nah, dude. You had your opportunity to drink while everyone was watching OnlyFans. Last console I had was a PS3, I think. I did have like one of the newer Xboxes. Because during the World Sickness, I played Halo with my buddy Shane, and then I didn't pay for it though; it was free. And then I would play Grand Theft Auto Online for self-care, which just shows how fucked up my life was at the time. Only played FIFA, and I love NHL. Like I played NHL up till I want to say like 23 or 21 or something. But like again, I just didn't play. I shouldn't even say up to then. I had an Xbox in high school and a GameCube. My family had a Wii, but I didn't really play Wii. I played my GameCube games on the Wii. No, you don't care. But as of now, Minnesota, I have to report we're up 20 in the third on the Lakers. That's good, but the last year being up that many points in one of the games in the series didn't mean shit, because the next game they just shit the bed. So I'm glad, but I remember last year they were up like 30-some points in a series, or in like game 1 or game 2, dominating in I think it was like the second round, and they got absolutely torched after that. But glad to see they're doing good. How healthy are they, Denial? The fuck is a GameCube? One of the greatest consoles ever made. In my opinion, one of Nintendo's greatest creations, next to the Super Nintendo, if not the best creation. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen, in this title fight. Super Smash Bros. Melee, Mario Kart Double Dash. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Don't live in the past. Yet I'm talking about GameCube and Super Nintendo. I bought a Super Nintendo for $2 at a garage sale in 2001, by the way. Oh, big left hand by Guarascio. Dude, GameCube was awesome. Best controllers ever, by the way. And some really good games for their limited roster. Dude, good job by Guarascio. He's letting some big shots. Oh, big right hand by Guarascio. Big Guarascio with another left and a right. Honestly, he's outboxing the champion. Left to the body by Guarascio. His boxing is actually quicker. Oh, big left and a right hand. Who is this guy? The freaking heavyweight Daniel Rodriguez? Daywalker's walking him down. Yes, he is. God Ambition TV. We was definitely innovative, but it just wasn't my jam. Man swinging. Dude, I still have my GameCube at my parents' house back home as well in Canada. Well, it's probably in storage now, but whenever like my siblings and I or the whole fam are together, we always fire it up. Oh, big left and a right by Guarascio. Guarascio eats a left and right. Oh, we have a new champion. We have a new champion. A little bit of an early stoppage, but we have a new champion. Actually, very much so early stoppage, but we have a new champion.
Look at the finish it!
Anthony, the day of the Guarascio knocks it down. I want to say knocks down, doesn't knock out. Bailey Schoenfelder. Schoenfelder gets right back up to his feet, but the ref ended this way too early, ladies and gentlemen. But I will say, great performance by Anthony, the Daywalker. Another underdog main event win. Get him to the UFC. Holy speed run complete. He's the heavyweight D-Rod. Again, extremely early stoppage, but like well-deserved win. He was winning. He was about to knock him out anyways. If that hammer fist would have landed, he would have killed him. Okay? It seems like the underdogs win way more on main events. That's what you've been saying, Shane. Okay, so jab there, right hand. Look, it folds him, okay? The way he landed, I get it. Eyes in the back of his head, but he rolls back up. Okay, you know what? Maybe he was out. Like, I want to give the ref credit because, like, it in slow motion, you can see, like, okay, he was out, eyes back of his head, but he popped back up to his feet, man. He violently kissed the ref. Bro, I will say, though, Anthony Guarascio has some fast fucking hands for heavyweight. Him versus Guzzi, Dana White Contender Series. Every good heavyweight I see on the regional scene, him and Guzzi, Dana White Contender Series. All first round finishes get him on Contender Series. He actually has potential. Let's go, baby. Let's go. He looks mean, too. Well, let's be honest. 7-0 for Alvin Guzzi Hines. 6 finishes. He had, like, there is no other heavyweight on the regional scene as deserving as Alvin Guzzi Hines. And maybe now Guarascio as well. And no! Cage Fury FC heavyweight champion. Let's go. Hey, good display of respect between the fighters there. Popping bottles, baby. Awesome win. I can't wait, Dean Thomas. Dude, awesome win, bro. Do you know him? If so, give him a fist bump from the City Life project for me. Let's go. He says, oh, that looks good, boy. He's saying, shout out to all the doubters who said he's going to wrestle me to death. He's like, I want to skip Contender Series and go right to the UFC and make heavyweight great again the way it's supposed to be. Yo, I love this guy. There's a new crop of heavyweights on the regional scene. They rushed Despain. Let's hope they don't rush these guys. Or they just bring a bunch of these guys in and we don't have to see anyone going full freaking Costa on Despain. Oh, I love this guy. What a promo. He said, I came from nothing. Pointing at the belt. This is no joke. I am no joke. Dude, I love this guy. This is some Quan Wan Il style promo right here. Give me the title shot. Pretty boy, don't die, motherfucker. Doubt me now. Oh, he's calling out Mohammed Usman. He said, your teammate was supposed to wrestle fuck me to death. So if the UFC wants to give me him as my first opponent, let's go. Michael Chandler got gimmicky at one point. This guy on the regionals, I'm down. You got to shoot your shot in the region. I like this guy. You know, and he's going to knock Muhammad Usman the fuck out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucking.
What a card. 1 hour, 40 minutes main card. 1 hour, 40 minutes, 6 fights, all finishes. All finishes on the main card. Just sign him and Alvin Guzzi Hines to the UFC. Alvin Guzzi Hines won his last fight on a head kick. Guarascio just wins the Cage Free FC title. Let's be honest, if Guzzi was in Cage Free FC, he would have already won the title. Guarascio versus Derek Lewis. Dude, let's fucking go. Well, goddamn, what a card. What a card. What a fun stream. Guys, we will be live. I don't know yet what time we're going to be live, but soon. In an hour or an hour and a half. I'm going to adjust the time here. I'm going to adjust the time. Sooner than 11 p.m. Eastern. Or 11 p.m. my time. I'll tell you that much. We'll say... There we go. I adjust it. We'll be live at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be live at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. There we go. Join us here in just over an hour, ladies and gentlemen. We will be going balls deep in deep. Yes, Baby Sharp. Good to see you on this one and the stream early. We'll see you there. What a fucking fun card. Live in 74 minutes. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be live for Deep Nagoya Impact first round. The prelims for that card will be starting in an hour, I believe. But the prelims are some amateur fights. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. Then we'll be back for those. Ido Skatesman, I think, is going to be joining us as well for that stream. I'll send him the invites again here soon. But appreciate you guys. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. More combat sports, more fight companions this weekend. We'll be covering this tonight, and then tomorrow afternoon we'll be covering the Whitaker card. Thank you so much to Degenerate Dane for the 3 months being a member. And Degenerate Dane also hooked us up with a $5 donation. I don't know why it didn't highlight here. Where is it? I want to give him a shout out. Well, I guess I kind of just did. He did donate $5. I don't know why it's not showing up on screen here. But thank you so much, Degenerate Dane, for the... where is it? I must have scrolled past it. Yeah, that was an early stoppage. The thing is, Beast Mode, in real time, 100% early stoppage, and that's what needs to be obviously called. In slow-mo, it's like, okay, I want to be praising the ref because like his eyes rolled the back of his head. He did fall funny, but he bounced right back up to his feet. I do believe he would have gotten fucking knocked down again regardless. So I will say a good win, bad stoppage. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, we will see you for some real MMA, superior rule set. Fuck the unified rules. Fuck all this fake MMA we've been watching. Today's time for some real MMA later. Appreciate you all. See you in a little bit for a little Deep Nagoya Impact first round. See you guys in a bit. Peace.
Yeah.